In January of 2020, we were called down to the rescue mission in Tacoma.
So I got a phone call from the mission.
It started as any other night.
So here at the rescue mission, we deal with lots of people, lots of different situations, and we're used to having people in crisis that are coming to us in a lot of need.
I was coming out of my office and I actually ran into this young man, and he just gave me a hug and he told me I have schizoaffective disorder.
So we were looking for outside sources to help him. And while he was here, we were feeding him and taking care of him, and he basically had a mental health snap.
From the corner of my eye, I saw somebody running.
And intentionally committed suicide by laying down in the street in front of the moving cars on South Tacoma Way.
I approached him. There was nothing I could have done. He was already gone. Traffic was backed up both sides. John and I directed traffic, got a blanket from our van, covered his body.
And I called a friend who has a pastoral role, and I said, hey, I need help, what do I do? And he said, have you tried calling Pierce County Chaplaincy?
We got a phone call from leadership down at the rescue mission saying this had just taken place. We're kind of overwhelmed, can you come help? So we said, absolutely.
Ben showed up, and then some of the chaplains showed up, and they just joined in. That team came together, and we had someone who was able to go up and talk to the guests who were upset and hurt, and talk to some of our volunteers and our staff, and really helped me break down the team, and spent the whole night basically listening to people, helping assess the problems and the emotions that people were feeling, and walk through dealing with the trauma and helping us handle it.
Ben immediately just put himself at the services of what we needed, and given that we already had one mental health counseling working with our guys in program, Ben just jumped right in to work with our guys at the shelter.
After meeting with Duke and Luis, we decided that there were certain groups of people who were closest to the incident, and they were the ones who, in their estimation, needed help most urgently. So we met with those people one-on-one and just started talking with them and assessing where they were at with the situation.
How helpful it was for somebody else to actually come to us and ask us, okay guys, so how are you guys doing? How are you feeling? How do you need to process this?
So what we do as chaplains is we try to, again, help people identify the resources that are available to them and start taking those steps as soon as possible. We know that that's such an important key to recovery. So we as chaplains are that immediate resource for individuals in the community who have been through a traumatic event. And then we also connect people to long-term resources that exist. As chaplains, we do what we do because we are compelled by our faith. We go and do what we do because it's a way to put our faith in action.